Hey, today we're doing a little old power. It's more of getting straight up, lay your back flat. Sometimes you lay it flat, sometimes you don't, but try to keep it flat as you can. And we're gonna go from there. It's another deal for locking it out. When you lock it out, you gotta lock it out, people. You gotta really lock it out. And this when all the work come in. It's just on you get out there and push 450 pounds up or 500 pounds up. It comes from work like this. If you ain't going to the gym because what's going on like me, you gotta get out here and put that work in. And don't get off of it. Stay on it. Stay on it. Flat bench on the ground. You get on the ground and go from there. Don't never get yourself caught up on the bar. Just get it moving. It's flat. Start with lightweight. Get yourself warmed up a couple of reps. Then keep going up high with it. If you want that strength. Make sure you got the grip real back down real good. And get from up under there. I can't get in the motion, but doing this, but when you do this, it's going to give you a lot of strength. It don't help them triceps and biceps and shoulders. It's going to give you a lot of strength when you're doing that. So if you ain't used to it, get used to it. Get you about 5 or 6 sets in. Myself, I try to do 7, 8 sets and go from there. Hey, after a couple of sets, then you go up a little bit higher. See, I did a couple of sets already. I'm on my 6th set right now. And when you're on your 6th set, you want to go up a little higher. This probably about 345. You know, this is a homemade. I mean, this is a gym I threw together because I didn't want to go to the gym. So don't say what you can't do. You can do it when you decide to put that work in. So this 345 all together, it might be a little bit more than 345, but I calculate 345. And you just push through it and watch how I push through it, man. Get your mind focused when you're going down. When you're sitting down, get your mind focused. Lay back. Always watch the weight and try to move. As you move, you look. Never put your shoulders parallel with the bar. Try to get the bar down a little bit in that tricep bicep area across the chest. Not on top of the chest, the bottom of the chest. So you gotta lean up a little bit like this so I can take it off with ease. Take it off. Got it. This is going to be a little bit harder than letting that bench come down. Because you got to control this from the time you hear with your tricep, bicep, you got to control it and coming up. It's going to be a little bit harder, but you got to push a little bit harder. Because when you get on that regular bench, when you come down and come up, it's going to be that much easier for you. So don't get along when it's hard. Just get you 5 to 6 sets, maybe 8 if you're feeling good, and go from there. But don't get discouraged with it. Just keep pushing through it. Okay. Now you add a little bit more weight on it. You're still on your same set. You should be on 7, 8, 9. You should be on each 7, 8, 9 set right now. You're just powering up. This ain't, not saying this is what you lift. This is about 380 on there right now. Give or take 380, 390 on there, whatever. But it's how you power it up. It's similar to pause bench. If you know what pause bench is, that's what I do a lot for strength as well. But also I sit on the ground to get strength as well. Because when you put this on the bar, like I said earlier, when you put it on the bar, it's much easier when you lift it off. Even though you might have a little trouble with your shoulders lifting it off, that's how a lot of people tie their shoulders up as well. When you're lifting that bar, then bring it forward. Because your body and your shoulder rotator cuff ain't used to coming with heavy weight from back here to here. So be careful when you're doing that on the bench. But what I'm saying on this is, this gives you more strength to me. Pause bench on the bench and laying down bench, take it off, and let it come down to your tricep, bicep area right there and back up. That's hard, because you can't really control it. And when you control the weight, you can lift more weight. I would lead with confidence. Only reason I stopped at 4, one of my weights fell off on that side over there. So don't look at it like he stopped at 4. Because when it's uneven, you're doing it like this. You want to always keep your weight even. But that's just something I do as well. Then you see on the next set, I'm going to do monkey bars on the bench. Put the weight on there, try to get it close, try to get it up. Try to get it up, tighten the chest, tighten your arms, and reach. I mean, all this workout stuff is based off pushing yourself, knowing what your body can do and knowing what it can't do. Always remember that. Find a common ground to know what your body can do. All right, yeah. We back on the bench with the monkey bar. We back on the bench with the monkey bar. You can load it up, do what you want. If you got a monkey bar with 250 pounds, load it up, put it on there, and let's go. What you're trying to do is basically, what I'm trying to do is get the speed out of it, get the power out of it, but really the speed, because once you put the heavy weight on, though it might be heavy, but you can't be thinking in your mind it's going down here. You got to get it up as fast as you get it up, it's done. So that's why we're doing this right here with, you can go 150, 175, 180, whatever you want with it. But make sure you get it up and lock it out and get it off your chest. Just get it off your chest. And don't be afraid to become great. I always try to start in the middle. And from that point, I always start in the middle. Get them legs under you. You get all the wind in your chest. And just let it go. Take it like I told you in the earlier clip. Taking it off like this sometimes makes your rotator cuff up. So if you need a spot, get a spot. Get it back on. And relax it up. See, I always try to get something light. Get something light for you can open your chest up. Get something like this, you can open your chest up. Once you open your chest up, get something light and monkey bar. Get you about 10 sets in. 10 reps. 5 sets on 10 reps and go from there. Yeah. Okay. You should be on your, this should be set number 5. Like I said, it's something, this part of the workout on the chest workout day. After you put the work in, this it don't gotta be heavy, but somewhere between 150 and up. You wanna go heavy, go heavy. But just remember, you want it up and extend out, up, extend, up and extend. Don't sit there and wait for it. Go attack it. Practice your technique on getting your back right, your legs spread, all that. Practice your techniques. It's my last one. This is number 5. I mean, it's number 4 for me, but I prefer you go 4 or 5 sets and go from there. Get the legs right. Get that air in your sail. When you get that air in your sail, get them knees under you and extend. Get that chest. Try to make it go down to your, not quite to your stomach, but that'll help. If you seen where I didn't bounce one time on my chest, a lot of people, I'm not knocking for what you do. If that's what you do, that's what you do. Because I have did it before in the past. I ain't gonna say I haven't. But what I want you to start focusing on is get it off your chest. Soon as you touch your chest, go back up. Don't sit there and think about it, because when you think about it, that's when the weight becomes just too heavy. Just get it off your chest. And I'm gonna do these wings. I try to get these wings in as well. Do them wings, baby. Them wings count. Cause one day, you don't start feeling a lot of pain in these shoulders. The rotator cuff, all that. So be cautious of that. Always do the light stuff that'll help build that muscle up. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all might say, why he's going back down to the floor. Now you put the lightweight on, that's like 230 or something, and just bust it out for about 10 to 15 straight. Because you're working on, you're getting it off, you're working on your quickness now. Because when you work on this heavyweight stuff, everybody think heavyweight is based off just power and proof. No, it's based off technique and popping. Tricep, bicep, back, all together. So keep that in mind when you're working out for bulk strength. Keep that in mind. When you're working out for that bulk strength, keep it in mind. Get down there, get yourself 100% focused. Because if you ain't focused, you need to get your butt up and get refocused. It's all about getting it up off you. Use your technique that will talk to you and go with it and what you believe in. Let's go now. Yeah. That was 15. You got your 3 sets of those. Always try not to go with 315. Go up, put 10 on at a time. You see what I'm saying? Put 10 on at a time. I always try to put a little sit-ups into it somewhere because one of the things we don't always do is work on our abs. We feel like we done beat ourselves down, but find a way to work on your abs. Work on mine, you can work on yours. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna wrap this up. We got one more set left. I said do 3 sets. Add a little weight on her every time and go from there. Try to get your little push-ups, try to get your little sit-ups in too when you finish, so that you can captivate the sit-ups as well within your workout. What we don't do, we didn't add 10, 15 pounds on it, 20 pounds I think we didn't add on here, and we just don't go from there. Remember, it's not a race. It's not a competition. You're your only competition on this. Be safe getting out of there. Be safe getting out of there. Get your mind right, get it all focused on what you gotta do, and just go from there. Keep building on you, baby. I always raise up to give me that extra strength. And always keep breathing. The key to it is breathing in and out. That's the key. And that'll do it for today. Join me again for another exciting workout with Conquer Life and Sports. It ain't over until you say it's over. And stop watching other people work out and watch yours. Yeah.